Yo, how we doing? Hope everybody is having a good evening, morning, afternoon, whatever time it is, wherever you are. We are here for another beginner bootcamp 2 final bracket top 16 matchup. We got Plexus versus Scotty. Checking out the bracket here. Got the Plexus versus Scotty matchup. The winner will advance to play Froppy in our top 8 and join Paji, Sai, Lenza, and PCDC in the top 8. So wrapping up the top 16, closing in on our top 8, getting even close to the finals, man. It's getting kind of crazy. It's been some wild matchups. It's been some exciting things happening in some of these matches. I'm excited to see what happens today. The Plexus versus Scotty matchup, I think this is going to be a real good one overall. So I think we'll get ready to send our racers off. Go ahead and send them off. Plexus will have a little bit of a stream delay. Use a little bit to help his internet out a little bit, so he'll start about now. Yep. Does have the 15-second loadless bug, I think. So we'll have to keep that in mind with his timer as time goes on. Or is his loadless fine? Yeah, he got the 15-second loadless bug, so yeah. We'll keep that in mind. We'll take out the 15 seconds. So, looking at our tracker here, we have a blue drives. So, that opens up a lot of possibilities for emblems, right? It's about 30 some odd checks on just drives alone, and if the CU decides to want to give us drives, leveling those up along the way might be a little worth it in the CU. We see Scotty taking the plunge in the 100 acre, grabbing those first few checks, and Plexus is just doing death abusers right now, it seems. Not going directly through the shotguns in their entirety. Scotty going in the Pride Lands, doing the good old traditional crit start. Grabbing that guaranteed RC. Whiffing a hit here. This is kind of scary, yeah. And the duck and the dog not doing too much to help out. But yeah, can get through this pretty easily. Plexus taking a dive into the world that never was. Both racers coming up on one emblem. So yeah, emblem hunts. These are fun. Finding a lucky emblem on level 2. So that's pretty nice. Scotty making easy work of that second attempt in Pride Lands. Interesting enough, Plexus taking kind of like the quicker approach to just getting stuff around the GOA. We'll have to go back into some of these places that he's death abusing. Scotty picking up a page in Pride Lands telling us that there's Valor Form in DC. So breaking down some of these files. As a reminder, we do have to find the second way to the dime because the climb is required in Lucky Emblem Hunt. World unlocks, touring pages, and drive forms are all worth 5 points. And everything else is worth 1. Reports will reveal one of those items. A drive, a unlock, or a torn page. I think he opened them in the beginning and it wasn't nothing in them, so when he died, he just didn't reopen them again. I'm pretty sure that's what happened. Which is like fine. You don't find a magic, you don't find like a lucky emblem or something like that. Like it's just a bunch of junk. Just don't even reopen it. I guess if you die, save you a bit of time. Oh, in the fight area, didn't see. I guess we'll find out once Plexus goes through if he did miss anything or not. Few lucky emblems here or there. Plexus picking up that 1-0 level 2, pushing his count up to 5 now. Scotty's in at 6. Pride Lands and that level's not showing not too shabby. But also some of these earlier shotguns and the worlds and stuff. Not even full pushing BC or AG either, too. So just like going through the world that never was, going through Halloween Town, picking up a good amount of emblems. So we got a lot of early emblems too. Scotty taking the death, abuse, and aggravate going through. So we'll see what's here. Got an accessory chest in Santa's house. Plexus deciding to get more XP. Plexus, it does like to get XP. He is an XP enjoyer. Scotty picking up a report showing us that there is wisdom form on levels and an ice cream and STT. And the beast claw is in Hollow Bash. So Proudly is sure not pretty big. Having 3 reports there though is kind of crazy. That's a lot of information. Breaking down those 5s a good bit. Still probably looking at 2 5s in Hollow Bastion though, which is still kind of big. Trying to find that second. And another report showing us there's a torn pay. Oh, Scotty getting spun up there. It's kind of unfortunate. We'll have to pick up all these chests again. Plexus catching a death in the Pride Lands opening fight. Yeah, again, our runners are playing on crit now. No more beginner, so things actually do hurt. Being safe, resetting the room, I like that. Plix is making it through the Pride Lands fight, hopefully. It should be okay. Yep, he's out. Scotty finding a lot of paper. Plexus will come up on most of this paper too, but that's a lot of good information right there early on. Can kind of help narrow down that search for the way to the 9. And even some of these other unlocks. Yeah, you can't jump. You gotta either kill all of them or just stay on the ground. Yeah. Scotty losing a little bit of time here. But Agrabah is one of those hard places on crit in the beginning. Because it's easy to just get snagged up on something. Even coming early enough and doing this a boo push, the rocks can kill you too. Everything hurts on crit. I think that was all the lucky emblems in Pride Lands. So both races tied at 9 emblem. And Scotty hasn't went through Halloween Town yet and picked up, I think it was at least 1 emblem there. Plix is still, even on crit, taking that time to get a little bit of this XP off of the mini ground shakers. Can be kind of worth it. Is a little more dangerous here, especially with these aerial knockers here. Like you trigger one of those. Yep. Yep. You accidentally trigger one of those on the drill trying to get that kill. Like you are susceptible to death there. Scotty going into Halloween Town, picking up that emblem there. I think it was an emblem on the boot push too. I looked away. Scotty taking a little bit of time to get a little bit of XP off of these few enemies before the candy cane lane fight. I like that. Me myself, I definitely do the silver rocks and Agrabah, and then try to grind a little bit of XP here in Halloween Town too. Try to get to at least 11 or 12 before I leave. Lucky emblem in the courtyard there in DC. Where's this one emblem that Scotty has that Plexus doesn't? Oh, it's the Agrabah. Yeah, okay. Makes sense. Or Agrabah ones. Getting the first look into BC. Picking up a lucky emblem in that courtyard. Courtyard's just paying out today. Scotty getting a little bit more XP before he leave. I like this. Getting some of these earlier stats. Gotta do this finisher. Yep. Making it to level 11. I think it's like an accessory difference between Scotty and Plexus right now. Scotty did find a glide too somewhere too. That had to be an Agrabah too, I guess. This is scary. Oh my. Oh, they started with a reflecting the GOA GGs. Didn't even notice that. GGs. I was like, where are the sparkles coming from right now? What's going on? How are we sparkling? Got to get some quick menuing in. I'm gonna get some wisdom for levels here. Coming up on Combo Master. I mean, not the worst place that you could do this. I'm not opposed to it because it is a little bit higher XP for shadows than you might get in DC. Oh, please, this is going through a little bit of a buffer. Yeah, we'll keep an eye on Plexus and oh wait, he's back. Never mind. Now I agree teleported. GG's. We'll pick up these few emblems in Agrable too. Scotty about to come up on this one in the courtyard. Still got the one in the BC courtyard too. So push the emblem count up to 14. I think it was 2 here in AG. Or was it just the one on the blue push? Yeah, I think it was just the one on the blue push. Cause yeah, at this point they all did the same thing. Right? Yep. Entirety. Yes. Scotty getting the wisdom 3. Still not finding a lucky emblem. Oh yeah, it was 2 here. So where's this lucky emblem that Scotty doesn't have? BC, yeah. It's the courtyard one. Because he hasn't been in the BC yet, and BC got a courtyard emblem. He missed the chest in DC. Well, thankfully, it's not an emblem. Plexus diving in the PR. Has been known to do this here too. Get through this town fight, check up to minute fight, and then leave. It's not a terrible shotgun. Especially if you got decent enough tools to kind of make it through these fight, make it through this town fight pretty easily. Using the retaliation off of the shadows to trigger into the reflect. It's getting a little scary. Getting through that though. Once more on the mouse push. So slightly safer. Using that reflect prop to explode the boxes. Definitely understand killing these guys. Save yourself a little bit of potential hassle. Could have used the drive explosion there to blow up the box picking up. I think that's the star charm. Or maybe that's the moon amulet. It's one of them two. Let me see. In the first dive into an explosion and TT shotgun, GG's. Combo master explosion, like I might be thinking about rushing screens and ace it. Ooh, Plex is getting that RC off there. And they got a single neck, yeah. Probably definitely going to screens right now. I remember in Emblems, I always was trying to push screens as early as possible. Just do shotguns, and after shotguns, if you got twos, I'm just going to do screens. Because I want to push the world that never was as fast as I can, especially if it's got like a 5. But also, see how many emblem you gonna get to when you climb up. Just get that info out of the way so you know what you need to do or make a play for. Glide 3, yeah, go fast. Scotty got a little too much defense here. So I might want to get to the creepers here. Get a little bit more damage. Can make this a little bit faster for itself. Does have the once more on, so had to take a little extra hit or two. Yeah, I think the death abuse would have just been faster. I mean, I guess you could have got XP with the combo master explosion, but I think you just get out faster with the death abuse no matter what. Unless you got chicken or something like that. Chicken Trinity, whatever. Plex is going for hits and XP, which makes sense because he likes to get XP. Chicken. The GOAT himself. Seeing how many pages are getting hinted and that 7 and 100 acre is just not sitting well in my spirit, I can tell you what. Scotty making good use of the wisdom fire here. One in the blizzards. Making quick work. Good use of the tools. Done a little XP check there. I can understand that. See if it's worth to try to get the rest of those kills or not to get to level 14. Picking up a reflect at the top of tower. Plexus opted to leave. Didn't full push tower, so will not get that extra reflect or the extra torn page. Which again, that stuff can be that 5 and 100 acre could just be the weight of the dawn. Or it could be the mem card. Could be a lot of stuff that's like kind of important. The fact that even TT still has, what, 6 after all of that is kind of crazy too. Another ice creams. 7 magic would be insane. You just pack it up at that point. You just pack it up. Again, on the side of Plexus, can see him trying to take advantage of the boat towers here. Just trying to get XP. Yeah, he love XP. He will get it any way he can. Which is understandable. Stats can be the difference maker. I think it's got to be like a line to what you might draw to on crit too. Because some of this stuff, some of this earlier stuff can be dangerous. And then too, like in a race setting, like taking the time to take the longer path here in DC just to try to grab a few levels when you need 500 XP to your next level. It's just like, yeah, GG's. I think you can go elsewhere and do like just get through it, move faster that way. Seven would be wild and definitely not impossible. I'm pretty sure we let Sunshine roll enough seeds. She'd do it. I'm almost positive. Like almost impossible to get triple proof on drive. Very low chances. Less than 8 months apart does it twice. On top of one of them having all of the drives on drives, by the way, which was even crazier. Every drive was on drives, and all three proofs was on drives. So what shotguns do we got left? BC, and that's it. Got BC and that's it. So yeah, might be that time to start taking a dive into stuff, especially once. Wait, who is that? Who was Mulan? Oh, alright, I see. It's like, wait, what is this? But yeah, I don't know. I'd probably be looking to go to screens. That'll probably just be my play. So I can go to the world that never was. I got a reflect explosion. Wait, so what has Scotty done that Plexus hasn't done? TT? Was it an emblem up there? Nah, Plexus pushed, picking up a magnet and an LED. That's pretty nice. Yeah, I see Scotty did the tower other than Plexus. I guess at this point, we're seeing the divergence happen here, but I guess that emblem got to be at the top of tower. I believe, yeah. Only thing that makes sense, I guess. Or SP, because I guess Plexus hasn't been in the SP either. So one or two places. Emblems pop up too fast. Scotty flying through the threshold to fight. Our Plexus isn't on, I think, the last mission. Oh, already done with the last mission. Yeah. Up to the mountain trail. Yeah. I'm almost positive I just would have went to screens. Picking up with the Lucky Emblem and screens. And after Threshold had an emblem too. Another emblem in LOD. Why does LOD just love emblem? That is crazy. So I'm not pushing tower. Not doing threshold is still paying out for Plexus right now. Still tied at 17 emblem. This might be a situation of just finding where's the way to the dawn. The emblem might just all be easy to get. You might not even have to work for it. Picking up a report, and BC telling us that Hollow Bastion has an ice cream. Picking up limit for him there too. Getting access to more checks on drives that you can check to try to get some emblems. Flix is grabbing the majority of the checks that he could get right now. Only has Sean Yu, and that's about it for checks that you could get in LOD. Understand leaving, finishing out TT. We'll see if this emblem was here or if that emblem was in SP. Scotty having a thunder. I'm not upset with this Dark Thorn push. If understands, see, yeah, what you really want to do is stand on the back side of the chandelier when he goes into the chandelier. And when he pop out, he has to go all the way from the back of the room to the front of the room. And they give you the opportunity to just thunder him all the way down as he's going from the back to the front of the room. Yeah, it does have a limit for him too. Could do like some limit for him stretch. Try to get a skip there too. But still making it through the fight nonetheless. Going straight into Twin Howl. So that emblem was an SP then. It seems. Flix is taking a dive in the 100 acre. See if he just checked the first 6 or if he do this mini game and get to the next ones too. Look like he might be setting up to do the mini game. Yep. Typically, if you're gonna do the mini game, that's the routing that you take. Scotty deciding to go into PR. Not mad at this at all. You got Thunder, you got Blizzard, you got Reflex, you got Wisdom Form, Limit Form. Yeah, it's a little bit low, but it's like how long do you push off trying to get XP? If you're not gonna go to screens, like you gotta burn something somewhere, I guess, in terms of one of these XP places. Yeah, he got to, because I think, because him and Plix is like a level apart, but the stat difference is kind of like different. Crazy. But again, Plexus's mindset is definitely heavily based in stats, so. And picking up another magnet in 100 acre. Crazy. So a bit of a magnet diff. This can be game changing to some extent. Having the ability to clear through some content a lot quicker, a lot easier. Depending on if Scotty decides to take that plunge in the 100 acre. It's still a 5 sitting there. Plix is, if this goes further enough, we'll pick up this other page and might decide to go back in the 100 acre and try to get rid of that 5 XP boost in town. Okay, so we got an XP boost. So yeah, you got once more. Yeah, 23 magic. Yeah, you just pray that these next stats is all magic. You just pray. genuinely needed to be outmatched. I mean, he got 22 defense here too, so it's like, man, we could easily just sit in XP boost range and it'll be fine. Probably should have set it up before going to here, but also understand maybe not taking the chance to potentially die. You get a double up there on 16. Yep. Need one more magic up so you can one shot the big guys. I think having an understanding of like what your defense is too as your visits go to can help too. I think just not utilizing the XP boost is kind of a waste. This is like it's a bad brand. Cause then you're not even setting yourself up to have even a better screens potentially in this push. Yeah, PR having a 17 is still not a bad push. Could be the way to the dawn. But there is a 5 on levels. It's a bone fist. Halloween Town still has a 5 in it too. So that bone fist could come into play. Got nudged back into the shadows. He died to the fire. Funny. Unlocks a 5. Unlocks pages and drives a 5. Getting that extra magic up there, I think everything. No, it's still not one shot. No blizzard boost, huh? The thunder is though. You got a thunder boost somewhere? Plix is picking up the torn page, and BC is opting to go right back in the 100 acre. Understandable. I hate to see it, but I guess somebody gotta like it. Yes, this is true. This is very true. Scotty dropping some items back on. Second chance, yeah. If I'm seeing how close I am to level 19 here, I am killing these pirates though. See what he decides to do. Blizzard or space. It look like we're using blizzards. At this point, you just gotta use the thunders. If you're not cooperating, just use the thunder. It seems like he got a thunder boost anyway. Not getting that finisher there. But finishing off Barbosa nicely. See what we got. Not showing up with too much there. Plix is taking that dive back in the 100 acre. Wait, did Ticker House have an emblem? I mean, I purposely just never looked over at Plix's side because I knew that's what he was on. Shader House got an emblem. GG's. Scotty does have access to this. Look like he's setting up to get ready to do some screens work here. Not a bad play. I mean, might be investing, I think, a little too much of the item play here, being that you got a negative combo and explosion. So, Lucky Emblem on limit too. Scotty missed that literally by RC. I mean, he got Blizzard. He could do Blizzard Explosion. He could do Thunder Explosion. Like, not having a magnet isn't the worst thing, considering the tools that you have. But, because I mean, yeah, not having the magnets might play a factor. Just all depends on how you grind your screens. Is that XP boost range? Nope. Just a little high. Wait, why is that not XP boost range? Is that not literally over half of his health? Well, definitely under half now. Wait, PK had the emblem too. GG's. Oh no, that was the emblem off limit. Yeah, is that what that was? Yeah, it was the emblem off limit. I mean, you could use that. I mean, at the end of the day, you got negative combo explosion, so like, that's what you use. You use explosion because you have explosion. We'll pick up that emblem here on limit 2. I guess seeing that his stats are in the 30s was okay enough to just try to do a little bit of grinding on forms. Oh yeah, you got so many finishes. Plus you do Blizzard, Explosion, Blizzard, Explosion. GG's. That is what you do here. Blizzard, Explosion, Blizzard. Yeah, nah, can't do another explosion. Yeah, that's what you do here. Blizzard, Explosion, Blizzard. Blizzard, Explosion, Blizzard. So many finishing pluses. It's actually ridiculous. Plix is going to take a little bit of time, try to get some wisdom levels here. We'll see what's on wisdom 4. They ran away because he was too close. Orange stealing that kill. Needed that for wisdom. Stats looking okay. Send at 40, 38 at level 27. So definitely a lot more room for improvement too. Only halfway through. Could even have to grind levels a little bit. Man, maybe the level grind is a little bit more hurting now. Yeah, because you got that 5 on levels. Lucky emblem on syrup here. So the syrup one and the 100 acre one is the 2 that Scotty missing here. Wait, PK had one too. All right, I'm lost. Never mind. I'm not keeping up anymore. I'm only looking at the numbers. No, PK didn't have one. The one he got in PK was on limit. Yeah, that's what it was. Oh, waited a done on GRT. Jeez. Picking up that Sword of the Ancestor could still be potentially important. I mean, the way it's looking. That's telling us Port Royal's got the Bone Fist. There's the second skill in Cross. So knowing that it's 2 5s, potentially, more than likely. How many 5s do we even got left on the board? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah. So yeah. Scotty this time going through a little bit of a buffer. We're back. Unfortunately, it's not locked. I got juked. Plexus deciding to take his plunge into PR. Makes sense. You got full access. I don't know. Screens just should have been done 20 minutes ago. Plexus is in a very dangerous spot. I don't think he understands. Yeah. Doing it that way is just not worth it. You got Blizzaga. Yeah. Scotty will be coming up on this next emblem shortly. One on serve. And where's the other one he missing? Oh, the ones in LOD. It was 2 in LOD. So there's another 2 emblem floating around right now. This one on serve, and then where was the other one? Oh well. Oh, Tigger House. That's where it was. It was serving Tigger House. I remember now. That's why I couldn't remember. Like, genuinely could. Wait, did Plexus die? Oh no, he just going back through again. I was like, wait, did he die? No, he didn't. What was going on? Nah, it's Tigger House. He own our own game. Bro, chill. We're not even gonna get into that theory. We're not even gonna get into that. We're not even gonna get into that theory. So, as we have our racers go through content that the others have done, just want to make a reminder. We are collecting donations for the American Heart Association. Yeah? If you can, if you're able, if you're willing, please donate. We have some very great incentives in plan. We have already reached our first milestone of $1,000, thanks to you, which has unlocked the incentive of the Bootcamp 1 champion, Bob, playing against the winner of Bootcamp 2, and a random setting from from Bootcamp 2. So a wheel will get spun out of the 3 events, and that'll be what they play to see who is the champion of champions. We are currently at $1,700. Our next incentive is set to unlock at $2,000. We're running out of time to reach that incentive. That incentive is a very cool one. Oh my god. I just got chicken bombed. GG's. that $2,000 incentive will unlock a TO versus Junior TO race. So please, 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 if you can, if you're willing, please drop some donations. They will be going to a great cause and to some great content. What is this? Oh my god. Yeah, not doing Pete. I mean, I guess I can get it. I mean, the bulk of your checks you kind of already got. Like at this point, like I guess at this point, like you looking more for like the weight of the dawn than anything else, and maybe not as concerned about like Emblem as much. Cause like what, he had 19 Emblem on the side of Scotty and 20 on the side of Plexus. Like how many times has the world that never was had 4 Emblem, 5 Emblem, 8 Emblem? But the emblem count did slow down a good bit, so who knows where it is. They say it's 40 in the pool, but sometimes I really swear it's only 25. Yeah. Nope. So PR panned out with a fat goose egg. Fat old goose egg. Didn't even give you an unlock to a place that you can actually go and do something. I mean, I guess you can go and do something for like Emblem, but like, I'm telling you, at this point, you should only be caring about the way that they're done. Cause two, you done already did your big push. I mean, like finding a membership card would be good too. I guess technically, it's like a backup to having like your emblems. Cause you are gonna push the world that never was, and the only 5 that you're gonna get is a torn page. So. Yep. Yeah. I mean, there's also the thought of just like securing the way that they're done. Ooh, Plexus. Scared me there, buddy. Just pop a form. Just pop a form. Any form. So we'll be tied up on emblems, but Scotty still hasn't went through LOD to get those 2 emblems, so is potentially set up to kind of be in the lead at the end of this if he goes to LOD after this to chase that 5 now. Wow. Wow. But the weight of the dawn is not. Wow. Oh my god. 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 So there's 4 emblems in the LOD alone. Yep, and that page is on Stormrider. I mean, probably. I don't know. I don't know. Might be in a situation where they don't even. Wait, are they doing screens? No, they just TPing. And that's what I was thinking. Maybe at this point you just second screens in general. You had 48, you had 38 strength, 32 magic. You got what limit form for Roxas, which is strength base. Like between the 2 levels, like Scotty got 2 levels on him and is only 2 stats stronger. So it's like, I don't know. Dude got full scum though, so oh wait, does he have full scum on? Or did he AD out? I looked away for a second. Oh, yeah. Let's see. True. Gotta watch out for that laser. How did he just walk past the laser? Alright, let me not get upset. Good thing for Scotty. Yeah. Limit form. Rags would be your friend. Boy. Oh, look. The kid had something. Imagine that. And places right behind him. Wow. So what is they gonna put? That's gonna put Plexus at 23, 24. Yeah, that's gonna put Plexus at 24 Emblem. Only looking for one Emblem in the way to the dawn. And is even able to get some final levels. Yeah, maybe can get 2. Got 2. What is that? I don't know what that is. So what happened is Scotty picked up the cure and Agrabah died and didn't re-pick up the chest. So his tracker tracked it, but he doesn't actually have it on his person. He never picked it back up again. Police is taking advantage of Berserk Charge a little bit. Didn't take off the MP haste, I don't think. Should get a reload. Gonna be close here. Just gonna try to blitz through this. If he's not careful, we'll catch a DM. Yep, he's gonna catch a DM. Choosing to heal. Gotta be careful here too. You get pulled out of final form while you gliding, you're just gonna get snatched out of the sky. And it happened. Yeah. You run out of form in final form, it just doesn't keep your glide. GG's. It's just scary here. Not much you can do here. Whoa, 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 whoa. Yeah. Not yeah like he should have died, but yeah, what? That was crazy. My PC not that good. I die on that frame every time. Yes, he was getting punished. That's not what I was going for. This is bad timing. Yeah, it's gonna try to go through this B charge. Should be fine this time to just B charge them all the way to 0. Good job on Plix's side. Good correction. I mean, you have to. Honestly, I feel. To some extent. I mean, maybe you don't have to. I mean, you still got levels. Like, I don't know. I feel like levels is more fun than chasing torn pages. Oh, yeah. Scotty got an emblem off of that, too. All the 26 emblem. Alright, don't know train right now. How many emblem above the count will our runners finish with before the end? We're already at one above. $1 don't know train. $1 don't know train. $1, $1, $1. They'll be at 27 by the end of this year. Thank you. I don't know. There's one in the world that never. Wait, where was the way to die? Oh, it was in Halloween time. GG's. I missed it. Huh. Wait, is that the kids? No, it was on the presents. I do remember seeing him there. What was the other Bonefish? PR, really? Yeah. Oh, Places is 1 HP. Also, to note, Plexus does have the 15-second timer bug as well, too, so it's sitting kind of nicely in terms of low list versus Scotty. Mm-hmm. Yeah, Scotty taking the time to go through LED. I mean, it's from Scotty's perspective. I mean, it makes sense. You already pushed 100 acre that far, and if that's the 5 that you're looking at, I mean, there is no wrong decision technically. Like if every move that you're doing is to chase down the 5s, I mean, this is chasing down the 5 because I think what his tracker still shows the 5 plus the page. Like, yeah, you got HT that you also have that you could chase to, and then STT. But Fix is just cleaning up nicely in the world that never was. But I mean, this is Emblem Hunt. It is rando at its finest. Gotta love it. accidentally popped it twice. Was trying to go into final form. Not too sure why. Only thing you asking for here is death. Yeah. Shouldn't even really be concerned about picking up anything. You don't need much. You already got explosion. I mean, I guess a gap closer is fine, but like, who cares? Go finish the seed. I mean, I guess could be looking for stats, but like, you don't need those either. You got explosion. You got reflect. You got Magnera. You got final form. You got limit form. You got duckworks. You got items. You got love, peace, happiness. Nah, I don't disagree with you at all, Luki. Like, I think in my situation, I mean, well, all of this plays into my bias, right? Like, there's no shot you'll ever catch me chasing a torn page for nothing. Like, ever. Like, unless I 100% know that that Weight of the Dawn is in there, like, I would clear every other file that I had full access to. But that's just like my own bias, though. Yeah. Like, my own bias would never allow me to do that. Plus, it's like Halloween Town. It's like my favorite world. It's like, it's so much playing into like what is like available versus like doing all of this to chase a page down. Last time he came back, that's why I ain't even change it. Yep, there it is. Like, yeah. But like, yeah, I made that decision a long time ago. Like I already said, like any seed that I lose to 100 acres is just a seed that I lose to 100 acres. Like I don't care. But I guess on the other side too, like Plix already pushed to that page and saw that it was on Storm Rider early enough to like make a decision to say that it wasn't worth it. True. Yeah, yeah, true. It is. But yeah, Plexus had already made that push like super early. Well, I won't say super early. I mean, did like maybe like 15 minutes ago, 20 minutes ago. But still. It was earlier than like what Scotty doing it now. Cause like Scotty hadn't touched LOD at all. But he is gonna get all 25 emblems here. And he's gonna go fight for that page. Yeah, Scotty going into the rest of PR, I guess it's like the other difference maker here too. That back end of PR really hurt him. And Plexus never did screens. So it's like another guaranteed minute of just like not spent on doing content that he did. Look at him. No way. Docs, ban him. Ban him. Ban him. Ban him right now. Ban Docs right now. Ban Docs right now. Ban him. Get him out. I want of it. Shut up. Shut up. Shut up. Take your ban. Take your ban. All right, Plexus, get out of the front of the room, please. Please, for the love of everything, get out of the front of the room. I don't like seeing you in the front of the room. I'm scared. I don't like this position. That claw. Yeah, you're wrong. Shut up. GG's. 2 lucky emblem on final form back-to-back levels is nuts, though. That is like actually nuts. This is your turf. No. You won Lucky Emblem because you was lucky. That's what you're figuring out, sir. You don't know nothing. 28 Lucky Emblem. GG's. This is behavior. This is behavior. I would assume. So let's see what it is. It's probably the membership card, right? And it's actually on Yeet. And it's Master Form. GG's. That kind of is unfortunate. Got Plexus going through, I believe, last phase was Dragon Man. While Scotty is taking on Zigbard. Anger and hate. Bro. Tigger. Yeah, sure. Plexus deciding to take the death after catching the dome. Kinda understandable. Scotty Diamond was showing off some pretty good moves on Zigbard. Catching the cutscene here, it's fine. Getting told to be gone, it's not. Oh. This is gonna. That should be it in G's to Plexus. Finishing with a 114.42. And it looks like Scotty has opted to DNF. GG's to Scotty. GG's to Scotty. Unfortunately for Scotty, this is the end for him in Beginner Bootcamp 2. What a great run. But congratulations to Plexus. Making it into our top 8. We'll be facing Froppy. We'll see what they decide to play. Plexus is now joining Froppy, Paji, and Sai, Lenza, and PCDC in our top. 8. We still have Dot Dot versus Fish on the Stick, Timbo versus Dexys, and Docs versus Flash. Before we finish out our top 8, later this evening in about a little under an hour, a little over an hour, we'll have Dot Dot versus Fish on the Stick. They'll be playing Event 2, OBJs. So yeah, come back and see us for that. Want to say again, congratulations to Plexus and GG's to Scotty. Appreciate everybody for coming out. Thank y'all for coming through. Come back in about an hour for the Dot Dot and the Fish on the Stick. I want to make another reminder, please, if you can, get in some donations for the American Heart Association. If you're able and if you're willing, please get in donations. We are running out of time to get in those donations to meet some of these incentives that we got planned for you guys. Appreciate y'all for coming through. Y'all be safe, and we'll catch y'all on the next one. Peace.